What's up, guys? I streamed for 60 days straight on Twitch, and this is what I've learned. Let's get into it. Hey, guys. I'm Merca Dynasty, also known as Michael Cooper. I've been streaming every day on Twitch for the last 60 days. I had a couple of followers probably before I started because I streamed back in 2020. I got burned out almost immediately. And so this time I really didn't want to do that. When I first started, I think I was in my basement and my streams consisted of just me and my wife watching. So, it was discouraging. That probably went on for about a week. I needed to do more than just stream. So I started going to other people's streams, started trying to collaborate with some people, and that ended up working pretty good. It was around that time I started getting probably that 1.2 average, where I was getting one viewer, 2, 3 maybe, went to about 2 to 3 average viewers. So then I started posting every day on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram. And it took a little while for me to learn editing. My clips weren't that good. Time went on. Those TikToks and YouTube Shorts really ended up helping. After I started collaborating, probably 10 days after, I really started trying to upgrade stream. And that's where I started working on my starting scenes, my just chatting screen. I downloaded all 5, the bundle pack that you get. And over time, I ended up cutting out almost all of it. The be right back screen that comes with it, you don't really need. And then I just ended up really almost making my own gaming screen, where I added I wanted Twitch chat to be in there. I also wanted, like my latest followers, latest donations, things like that. So that's something I worked on upgrading almost immediately. And then also I started Dream Element ads and some of my top subs and top gifters. I ended up upgrading my stream. When I first started, I was streaming just on PC, and then I ended up reinvesting the money into a capture card. Now I have a mic arm. I have a capture card so I can play on PS5. Light, ended up getting some lights in the back, and I also moved upstairs, which was really good. I was in my basement when I first started, and it was really rough. My next thing is definitely going to be my PC. I'd like to start streaming on TikTok and Twitch at the same time, but I worry my PC can't handle that. So I've stayed away from it, and I've just been strictly streaming on Twitch. 30-day mark, I've gotten really good with editing clips, kind of finding the tags and everything to do with Reels, YouTube Shorts, and TikToks. And I started getting my first couple 100 view videos. I ended up getting over that 1,000 mark, probably around the recently 40 to 45 day mark. No! Did I kill it? No! Needs to get muted. Too bad there isn't a mod here for it. I don't want to turn around. We're almost at 1,000 viewers on TikTok. We're at 500 on Instagram, and YouTube's definitely the hardest one to grow, I've noticed. But it is what it is. We're coming up close to the 450 follower mark on Twitch, which is really good. And right now I'm averaging about 6 viewers on Twitch, which for me I'm super happy with. We usually have 7 to 10 in there, but the average from the beginning just lowers it. First thing I want to do when I started streaming, I didn't want to burn out like the first time. So I really tried playing things that I liked first, like games I liked, and not really what other people wanted. I'm also a very competitive person, so if I play competitive games for too long and then I have to hold in my emotion when I stream, I don't really like playing those games anymore. So I started switching it up. I started off with just playing Rocket League when I first started off, which was fun. Actually, the community is pretty good on Rocket League. It is a little bit on the younger scale for Rocket League, but there is other people on there and I started trying to play with viewers, which really helped. And then I started switching to Rainbow and Rocket, which was fun for a little bit, but I wasn't really enjoying Rainbow that much anymore. So I switched over to Arc Raiders probably 30 to 40 days ago, and man, it was the best decision I made. I love Arc Raiders. I have a bunch of fun on Arc Raiders. I play with as many viewers as I can. I've made some great friends through there, and I still collaborate with as many streamers as I can. Then I did Discord, and I think we've got 55 members in there. I try to stay very active in there. Our group that we have is absolutely amazing. Shout out Labby, shout out Dinner, Infinity, Joj, Kino. You guys know who you are. I really do appreciate you. If I missed anybody, I love you too. But yeah, Discord's really fun. I'm trying to get more interactive with it and making it so maybe we can get some community nights in, things like that, which would definitely, I want to keep everybody interactive. We've done Minecraft nights, which is really well. But yeah, the first 30 days, I think I learned a lot, probably the most. The first 10 days I was doing it all wrong. Once I started opening up to all social medias, it really helped. And it's been hard to kind of bring over audiences, but I do get 1 to 2 here and there, in which for someone so small as me, it's very big. So I take everybody not for granted, if that makes sense, which it doesn't, but leaving that in. First 15 days, I started off terrible. I would do long streams. I was part-time at my normal job then, and I had no landscaping. So I would do way too long of streams, and I'd say probably 70% of my streams were just bleh. I was sitting there like this, and I wasn't really keeping energy. I was just kind of there to wait for that one guy to hop in and then be like, "Hey man, you got to follow me. You got to follow me." And then he'd follow me, maybe leave, and then that would be the end of it. I'd just do it again until somebody else joined. But the last 2 to 3 weeks, I've worked a lot on keeping shorter streams and consistent streams, and it's helped me a lot. I definitely highly recommend that. And I'd say that's just about everything that got me to where I am now, and I hope to keep growing. I want to make this a full-time thing. I think it's very fun. I love playing with my wife. We stream every day on Twitch. I'm probably going to keep doing that as long as I can. I'd like to do it for 120 days and so on and get to the full year. I think that would be fun. But yeah, if you guys can give me a follow there, I would really appreciate it. Come hang out. Come watch some games. We do community nights. I appreciate everybody that's on my YouTube showing me some love. I will be looking forward to see you guys again. And with that, I'll see you on day 120. Peace.